This is what I've been told. I've been told that they come from a family that is kind of really tight knit. Everybody looks out for everybody. And when it comes to this boxing game, which I want to ask you about too, these guys take it very serious. I've been told that even though they are YouTubers and things like that, and they're trying to get in the ring and box, I've been told that they do training camps. I've been told that they have hired dietitians and strength and conditioning, and they kind of go through all of the motions that I go through, that a lot of professional boxers go through before a professional fight. That includes a quote unquote training camp, So I kind of, if anything, I want to know from you, how do you feel about, this YouTube thing happening with boxing? It seems to be somewhat of a sensation now, where people want to see you because, the followers are going to follow you wherever you go. And now they follow some people into the boxing ring. And I kind of want to know how you feel about that.
I love it. I mean, I have no problem whatsoever with it. I mean, the way I look at it is,
hey, do you want to renege that love? Because you got to be careful.
Nah.
You talking to the boxing world. All right. And if you don't, then it is what it is. I'm going to say I don't hate it.
Yeah, no. I don't mind. I love it.
Yeah. But now tell these people why you love it.
Well, I love it. I love it because they bring views, and views equals money for me. So at the end of the day, I'm running a business. I'm running a business. You know what I mean? So I got no problem with that. And I think that's the reason why they're in boxing. Boxing's about money. Yeah. Boxing's about money. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every industry, every sport is about money. Yeah. But it's really, really about money in boxing. Where
the difference with boxing and other sports is like you can get a license. You can throw on some gloves and do it. Like the other sports, you can't just do it. You know what I mean? Now,
there's no regulation.
Let's keep it real. Like these guys, the Logan brothers, I feel like if they go to a basketball court and they bring some and they tell people they're going to be there playing ball, they're going to be able to sell tickets. I kind of feel like they sell tickets wherever they go. And now you've come to the sport of boxing. And I just feel that the sport of boxing is taking it really personal. And I don't think that that's the right way to approach this.
Well, I think the sport of boxing or fans of like they really need to kind of look at the sport. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like the only like to be real about it. Yeah. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, those guys should not be allowed to get a professional boxing license. Yep. However, because people who are in control of these certain aspects and elements of the sport recognize they can make money with these guys, they're going to let it happen. They're going to move mountains. They're going to put these things together because it's business. Damn. So, for that reason, I don't hate the Paul brothers. I think it's great. Bring that money, bring that paper. Yeah. And they have to back it up. They're the ones that have to do the fighting. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we've said before, I'm really kind of either way. They're better than me. I would never get in a boxing ring, so more power to them, but kind of is what it is.
Nah, see, you're on the fence. I'm 100% in. I love it. It's great. Let's have more of it.
Yeah. All right, now you're taking it too far. Yeah, you're taking it too far.
I'm good on it.
But hold on, Shawn. We can't think short term. We got to think long term. At some point.
But here's the thing. We think long term because one of the brothers already came out talking about they got brain injuries and things like that. So we go further than this, and now we're talking about lives being in danger, and now we're talking about our sport being in danger. You know what I mean? So
but that happens every day. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's a YouTuber or whether it's a world champion fighter. I mean, that danger exists every single day.
The clowns that's getting in the ring too. So
but listen, they're getting in the ring, but it's not like they don't know what they're putting themselves into. These guys are getting paid millions and millions and millions.
Hold up though, but these two guys. And then you rewind back to Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson is different from these two guys. I told y'all, like these guys take it serious once it's game time. Like Nate didn't understand what he was getting himself into. So that's why I say like we got to be careful of still how we expose or who we expose this sport to.
But maybe Nate didn't know what he was getting. Like, I don't know that. I've never had a conversation with Nate. I've never, I don't know what he was doing to train for this, but whatever training he was doing, he might have actually thought, yo, I'm good. I got this. We about to see Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
On the, undercard of Floyd's fight. He gonna do his, and I know he's training, and when you see the video of him, it's like, okay, he got some skills. But who are you putting those skills against? What kind of danger are you putting yourselves in? I think that's that's what's really important, and that's what they need to monitor. And right now, I think like Jake Paul, like the people they're putting him in with, the Nate Robinson fight. Come on. Jake Paul, that was his second fight. There's a lot of pro fighters, who went the traditional route, the amateur route, right. Had several fights, turned pro, and they're fighting, guys that drive cabs and stuff like that. So,
So Ben, after Floyd beat the bricks off of Logan, is he gonna beat the bricks off of Jake?
I hope so. Let's bring it. That's why I said let's. I don't have a problem with any of it. And when I mentioned, we don't want to think short term. We got to think long term. What I was going with is, Shawn, listen, man. Yeah. One day.
Here you go.
You 40 years old.
Hey, Bennett,
a couple years.
Hey, Bennett, money talks. Money talks.
Money talks, and you never know when someone's gonna come knocking on the door.
I was in LA sitting next to Mikey Garcia, and they come over with the cameras. Would you do it? Me and Mikey looked at each other. We was like, no, we wouldn't do it. I'll do an interview later. Well, would you do it for a couple of mil? More than you made against Errol Spence Jr.? I said, nah, man, that's just not really not my
Shit.
The next day, they come at me. They said, what about 10 mil? I was like, y'all making this real hard for me. You know what I mean? I seen Mikey a little bit later, right? I said, Mikey, are they still asking you if you will fight a YouTuber? He said, yeah, they are. I said, is the money going up? He said, yeah, it is. I said, are you changing your mind? He said, yeah, I kind of am. You know what I mean? So the money going up, and even for me, somebody who don't care to do that at all, definitely once I retire, I look at it, I'm kind of like, oh, maybe an exhibition type of situation. I don't know. We'll see. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.